Hey everyone, welcome to Infinity Studio. In this video, I'm going to show you how to model and animate this 3D donut completely on your mobile phone. If you're a beginner looking to master 3D modeling and animation right from your device, this is the perfect place to start. To start animating on your phone, download Prisma 3D and 3D modeling app from the Play Store. First, delete the default cube and import a torus. This will serve as our project base, representing the golden brown dough of the donut. Next, clone the torus, copy it, and raise it up slightly to start creating our icing layer. Now, to delete the bottom half of the cloned torus, we need to switch to a flat 2D view. Tap the 3-line icon at the top left and select the UV tab. From the UV tools, at the bottom left, select the orthographic camera to automatically lock your view into 2D mode, then switch back to modeling tab. Now, switch to face selection mode. Press and hold to select the entire bottom half of our raised torus, delete it, and we'll fill the open gap next. Once the bottom half is removed, head back to the UV tools and tap the perspective camera button again to instantly switch back to your 3D view. Using the Edge tool, select the rim, go to More, and choose Create Face by Border. Next, extrude and scale that face toward the center so it doesn't block the donut's middle opening during rendering. Now delete that part. Switch to object mode, select the top mesh, and position it slightly above the base torus. This will serve as the perfect creamy layer for our icing. In face selection mode, pick random parts around the icing layer, displace them slightly to create an uneven texture so it looks like real flowing cream. I also added bumps to the bottom edge to simulate dripping effect. Return to object mode, tap the mesh, and choose divide a few times. Don't overdo it to avoid lag. If the smooth tool triggers a high polygon warning, just hit undo at the top right. To revert back, then tap on smooth again to smooth the mesh. Next, tap the library icon and add a cylinder. This will be our sprinkle base. If you're loving this mobile tutorial, drop a follow and subscribe to help support the channel. Now, scale the cylinder down as small as possible to match the size of a real sprinkle. Once it looks right, place it directly onto our icing layer. Now, clone the cylinder multiple times and spread them across the icing. Vary their positions and rotations to build up a vibrant, multicolored sprinkle topping. Pro tip to save time. Clone 3 sprinkles, combine them, and duplicate the whole group. Create 6 copies for each color, like red, blue, and green, to quickly fill up the icing. To bring your model into Prisma 3D, you don't need to import it manually. Just tap the 3-line icon at the top left, open the file menu, and hit share. When the system pop-up appears, select Prisma 3D from the list. The app will open up automatically, instantly loading your entire project right into the workspace. Once you've imported to Prisma 3D, open the Materials tab on your base mesh and use the color picker to dial in a warm, baked brown hue. To keep this separate from your icing, tap the plus icon at the top to assign a brand new material slot for individual coloring. Next, select the cream mesh and open your materials. Choose any color you like. I'm going with a deep chocolate brown. This time, make sure to turn up the reflection settings to give the icing a beautifully shiny, liquid-like sheen. Take a moment to tweak your color sliders and adjust the values until everything fits together just right. Now, let's add that perfect glaze to the icing. Select the upper cream mesh and head back into the Materials tab. Tap on the reflection option and select the specific preset shown on screen. This type gives the best realistic reflection for smooth, liquid surfaces. For the sprinkles, use the exact same multi-material technique we used on the dough. Create separate material slots to assign vibrant, independent colors. For my layout, I am splitting them up into bright red, green, and blue clusters to really make the topping pop. Now, select the cream layer, open Materials, and tap Reflection. Choose this exact setting on screen to give our chocolate glaze that perfect, liquid-like shine. As you can see, that reflection instantly gives the icing a glossy finish. Now, let's add a plain mesh underneath so our donut isn't just floating in midair, but sitting realistically on a solid surface. With the main model finished, I'm duplicating the donut to create a multi-item scene. This step is completely optional. If you just want a single donut, feel free to skip ahead straight to the lighting and Skybox setup. Once you're in the Sky tab, choose Night Mode from the environment options. We are using night mode so our custom studio lights can cast deep, dramatic shadows, which is the secret to making the scene look ultra realistic. Now that we're in night mode, look at the bottom menu again and select light. Choose the point light option, and then adjust its position in the viewport to get the illumination looking exactly how you want it. With your lighting set up, look at the top right corner and tap the loading icon next to the arrow. The app will render your final scene, showcasing your realistic donut model. If you enjoyed this Prisma 3D tutorial, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more, and thank you so much for watching.